Think this week couldn't get any worse, and now they're going for that. The bloody mess this football club's in. The positivity's just been sucked out of me this whole week. The last 3 weeks I thought was bad. This fourth week has got even fucking worse. It is an absolute embarrassment. It's a joke the way we're treated as a fan base. Hey guys, good afternoon. Welcome back to the channel, United Red Devils 20 on YouTube. Hope you're all having a great Thursday afternoon so far. Hope you're all looking forward to the end of this week, and I hope you're all looking forward to the first brand new weekend in September 2023 this year. First of all, do me a massive favour for me, hit the like button, hit the share button, hit the subscribe button if you're new to the channel. That is United Red Devils 20 on YouTube. Please subscribe to the channel and the community if you're new. Share the video, hit the tweet button, hit the retweet button. Remember to always remember, put the notification bell on as well. All times to receive dedicated content right throughout the rest of 2023 on United Red Devils 20 on YouTube to enjoy more brand new content planned for the rest of 2023. And yeah, good afternoon to everybody in the live chat and welcome to the 2023-2024 Premier League preview between Arsenal and Manchester United on match day 4 of the Premier League season at the Emirates, Sunday evening, 4:30 evening away kickoff. And this game between Arsenal and Manchester United is going to be a tale of one or two things. One, Arsenal completely and utterly outplay Manchester United. Or two, Manchester United go to the Emirates and somehow pick up 3 valuable points. The way this week has been, the way the last 3 weeks have been for Manchester United, I can see no conclusion that United win this game. I'm sorry, at the moment, the way things are, the way things going forward, Manchester United are in big trouble. The news I'm hearing now and the way we've operated all summer long, with only today and basically to 11 o'clock tomorrow night to get deals done for transfers, United are in a bloody mess. And I can't see no positive outcome this weekend. I do believe Manchester United are going to get absolutely torn apart by Arsenal, by Havertz and Declan Rice. The way Arsenal have operated all summer long, who have had a better transfer window than Manchester United, who have brought Mikel Arteta's number one priority targets in Timber, Havertz and Declan Rice. What have Manchester United done in the last 4 weeks? Especially the news what's coming out from David Ornstein right now on Twitter. The club is in a bloody mess. It is massively embarrassing to say what the fuck is going on at Manchester United. How can anyone feel any positivity trying to go to the Emirates and win? It is simply not going to happen. United are an absolute disgrace. We're an absolute joke. We're in an absolute diabolical situation again where the United board and the United owners have thrown Ten Hag under the bus yet again in another transfer window that everyone rated an 8 or a 9 out of 10. So far, you're all wrong. You're all completely in denial. This transfer window is getting no more than a 3. And that is showing the impact on Sunday that United will get torn apart by Arsenal. Arteta's tactics will rip Ten Hag apart. And I just can't see United going to the Emirates and winning. It's going to be too a game. The situation Ten Hag has got himself in, and it's not Ten Hag's fault. This is down to the Glazers. This is down to the board. United are going to get absolutely ripped apart on Sunday. Arsenal know that Manchester United's vulnerability, especially with the number of players that we have got out through injury, is a complete and utter disgrace. It is an absolute joke. We have got ourselves in this situation with only 24 hours left of the transfer window. Like, what the hell is going on? All this financial fair play and all this sell to buy bollocks, that is the biggest myth in football, is an absolute joke. All the excuses Manchester United have so far come up with is an utter shambles of what a football club should not be doing. This is not how a football club should be fucking operating. It is an absolute embarrassment the way Manchester United are now dealing with the last 24 hours of this transfer window. And we're going to read the explicit tweet that David Ornstein has said right now. Manchester United are seriously considering signing Sergio Reguilon on loan from Tottenham. Marco Cucurella is still in place, but complicated by Chelsea appearance last night. Sums up Manchester United, sums up the incompetence, the naivety, and it sums up how bad we are as a football club. We've got hardly any players, we've hardly got any squad depth, and the quality that we need for Sunday is simply not there. And we're basically now having to reconsider our left back option, and we're going to go for Sergio Reguilon. And we need to register these players by midday tomorrow for them to stand any chance of playing by Sunday. We've already got Rafael Varane, Tom Heaton, Amad Diallo, Mason Mount. We've also got out injured. And I've got all the players who we've got out injured. So, where is the players I had out injured? I had it on my phone. Right, Manu, Mason Mount, Højlund, Balasia, Amad, Heaton, Mount, Shaw, Rafael Varane. 8 first-team players out injured for the game on Sunday. And Man United's plan is to improve this squad for Sunday. At the moment, you've done nothing for 4 fucking weeks. And we've hardly got a team available for Sunday against Arsenal. It is an utterly shambles how bad we are. And Arteta will see the vulnerability of Man United's injury crisis. They could absolutely take Man United apart. This could be a 4 or 5-0 drubbing again. And more results like this will happen. And it isn't under Ten Hag. It's under this ownership of the Glazers and the board of John Murtaugh and Richard Arnold. United should have really have been active since Monday. We are now on Thursday and we've still got no one in. It is just an absolute mess. I'm disbelieving of how this club is still going. How is this club still allowed to operate like this? I'm lost for words. I'm absolutely lost for words. What is going on? The optimism, the confidence, and the positivity, it's been completely drained out of me. It really, really has. It's been completely drained out of me. It just really, really sucks. It really, really sucks. I can't believe the situation we're in. I really, really can't believe the situation we are in. It's just diabolical. It's unfair on the fans. It's unfair on supporters. And when you look forward to Premier League football at the weekend, and then you see all this stuff going on behind the scenes, it's just an absolute mess. It's just an absolute mess. And I think the problem is, like, Ten Hag has been told that, we've got a sell to buy, financial fair play is a big issue. It is the biggest myth I've heard in my lifetime, and United are trying to get away with it. That squad is already depleted. Ten Hag is basically having to call on reserves to be in that team for the weekend due to United's injury crisis. It's not fair on the manager, it's not fair on the fans, and it's not fair on the supporters. It really, really isn't fair. It really, really isn't fair. And I think the confidence at the moment, I think United are not going to sign anyone else. And I'm really, really starting to fear what could happen on Sunday evening. I dread what could happen. I really, really dread what could happen. It could be a 4 or 5-0 game, or United somehow go there and win. But at the moment, with that squad, with those set of players, knowing everything that's going on social media, they're going to look at it and all their positivity has probably been sucked out of them as well, because they know. They look at the players around them, they look at the squad available to them, and they look at the positions that haven't been filled and improvement that's been needed, they're going to look at that and they're going to look at the ambition of this football club and they're going to realise, oh shit, we're in trouble here. And we are. We are in big, big trouble. This season could go downhill very quickly. It could go downhill very, very quickly. And our season, basically, this game at the weekend is make or break. I don't think people realise if United don't win this game at the weekend and fail to come away with it from the Emirates with any points, which I think is going to happen anyway, I don't see how this is going to be a good season because we're already 3 points off Man City already. Liverpool will probably win at the weekend. Chelsea will probably win, and Spurs as well. And then you've got Arsenal and United, and then both teams already need the points. Arsenal in their previous game didn't beat Fulham. It finished 2-2. United was scraping past Nottingham Forest. It's just the ambition between Arsenal compared to Man United is on a completely different level. Arsenal have actually backed Arteta and given him 3 world-class players. At United, it's jobs for the boys, mates rates FC, financial fair play, and sell to buy. The 4 main excuses United have come up with all summer long to get away with such a crap transfer window. And you want to be positive, and I don't want to have to keep moaning and criticising, because I've already been told I'm negative. I've been told all I do is moan. Well, at the end of the day, can you see why I'm now moaning? Because I honestly thought the Amrabat thing started hotting up yesterday. That deal should have been done this morning. And if we've messed up Cucurella, oh my God. Oh my God. It wouldn't surprise me now if we don't sign fucking anyone. It really wouldn't surprise me. And the day could get even worse because we've got the Champions League group stage draw live watch on later on for all of you amazing people. We'll be doing a live watch on for the group stage draw. United get a difficult group, then you're out already. Like, I'm sorry, but we are out. We are not going to get through that. I'm really, really sorry. The truth hurts, Man United. The truth really, really hurts. And you are being exposed for your incompetence now. You're being exposed. The fans and supporters, we're not stupid. We're really not. We're really not that stupid. We are meant to be backing this manager. We're meant to be giving him the signings and the players he wants. And now it's all of a sudden going downhill again after 2 seasons. And it's not down to Ten Hag. He's having to do what he's got. And he's going to look at the Arsenal game and he's going to look at the players he ain't got available. He's still got stuck with it to Lindelof, Harry Maguire, Scott McTominay, Eric Bailly, Donny van der Beek, Anthony Martial, Dean Henderson, Tom Heaton. The list goes on of how many players should not be at that club. And yet some of them are going to have to be in that team for Sunday because we haven't got the players available. Varane, out injured for 6 weeks. Mason Mount, out injured for 6 weeks. So that's nearly 2 months. That's nearly 3 months. Both those players combined for injury layoff. So they haven't been replaced. Malacia, don't know how long he's out injured for, but looks like could be a season-ending injury. And then you've also got Luke Shaw, who could be out till Christmas and hasn't been replaced. And Man United are going to struggle to fill a squad. They will really struggle at this point to try and fill this squad by the end of tomorrow night. And we'll be going live all day tomorrow for transfer deadline day. But I'm not feeling optimistic about Sunday because I think Arsenal will play Man United off the park. The quality Arsenal have got in that team with Odegaard, Saka, Thomas Partey, Declan Rice, Jurgen Timber, Kai Havertz. You look at that Arsenal team, Gabriel Martinelli, Gabriel Jesus. You look at that Arsenal team and it's got quality written all fucking over it. At United, it's get by, get by, get by and get by with what you've got. It's not fair. It's not acceptable. And it's a complete disgrace the way United are heading into this game with no focus, massive criticism online, and the fans and supporters are basically fed up. It makes you at the moment want to throw up the way Man United are operating as a whole. We are operating badly. and the situations are about to get even worse. I dread for the fans and supporters what's going to happen for the rest of today and tomorrow, but we're already at 2:45 on this Thursday afternoon, and still United have done nothing. I think Ten Hag's going to look at this game and he knows we're going to lose. I think he knows that we're trying to progress, we're trying to move forward as a team, but how can that team move forward when you've got a depleted squad? We can't move forward. There is not going to be any progression this season under Ten Hag. I'm sorry, it's not the manager's fault. I'm not blaming him entirely. But transfer business should have been done quicker, and United are way too slow. And I tell you what, if we have fucked the Cucurella deal up, and we're now going for Sergio Reguilon, that was down to United last night, not getting that deal done. That was down to United again. And we wonder why we don't progress as a team. It's because United are owned by the Glazers. Richard Arnold and John Murdoch apparently do a really good job. Based on that, what have they done all fucking summer? What have they actually done? Because they haven't done anything except come up with pathetic PR, and basically the squad reads all of this on social media because they've all got phones. These squad and these players, they're not thick. They're not stupid. They see everything that is going on online and the criticism United are getting. And if those players are probably going to be sat there in training today thinking, this club's in a bloody mess. This club's a joke. What am I still doing here? And I think some of these players, if this season turns out to be a nightmare, half these players will push and lose next season. At the end of the season, it wouldn't surprise me if half these players are gone because of the ambition of this football club. It's if you don't laugh, you cry. And I think that's the momentum with me. It has upset me this whole window, the way we have operated from day one, because there's been no clear plan. And we're heading into the Premier League season with a depleted squad and a team in crisis and a football club that's not operating like a football club. It's just... at the moment, I'm just absolutely lost for words. I'm just lost for words. Like, I'm really looking forward to the game on Sunday. I think it's going to be a good game between two good teams, but I think United's confidence is gone, and United and Arsenal's mentality is going to be right up there, and they'll be thinking United are there for the taking. They're going to take their crisis as a positive, Arsenal, and they're going to try and outplay Man United, and they probably will. It's going to be a tough game. Both teams need the points. Arsenal need to react after the Fulham draw. United need to carry on their winning ways after the Forest result. But the way everything's looking, how can you be positive about Manchester United? You can't. The positivity's been completely drained, and it's sad. It's sad we're in that situation at the moment, and I feel sorry for the fans. I feel sorry for the supporters. It's just a shambles. It really, really is unfair. But United have got to somehow ignore everything that's going on social media and try and focus on Sunday. But the players will know what's going on, and they know that failure to win this game is going to be bad, because if United lose this game, you're already 6 points off Man City. Liverpool are still ahead of us. We're still ahead of Chelsea and Spurs. No, actually, Spurs are above United now because they beat Bournemouth 2-0 last weekend. So it's not looking very good, is it? It's not looking very good. And I knew this preview was coming. I knew what I was going to say. I knew what I was going to react to and what I was going to speak about, because I've just looked at this whole week, and it's Thursday now and it's nearly 3:00. And it's like, what are United doing? And it's really, really getting to that point. You're thinking, what the fuck's this football club doing? It really, really is sad, and it's a shambles. It really is. It's a sad situation we have got ourselves into. And at the end of the day, if United do not win this game Sunday, I cannot see Ten Hag lasting by Christmas. I think we might see a Mourinho history repeat where he was sacked by Christmas because they then threw the manager under the bus. Have these players got the capability of doing that? Yeah, of course they have. These players know how to throw managers under the bus, and they know how to get them the sack. And I think that is the big, big problem. If we don't do any business by tonight or by tomorrow afternoon at this time again, United are facing a hell of a season to even try and qualify for Europe next season. It's going to be mental. It really, really is going to be a situation where United are scraping in the bargain basement, trying to bring players in. And if United do not bring players in, then God help them on Sunday, because United will get torn apart and it will be a hefty win for Arsenal. Because the quality of Arsenal is simply there. Martinelli is quality. Odegaard is a captain. Saka is a world phenomenal footballer. You've got the quality of Thomas Partey. You've got the quality of Yorin Timber. Obviously, he ain't available. He's injured. But you look at that Arsenal team and it's got quality written all over it. What have Man United got? It's, well, same players as last season. Same players as last season. Same players as last season. What have we really improved? We haven't. We haven't improved. It's just a mess. It really is. And I feel for Ten Hag because he's having to use a squad that he doesn't trust. He's got players here he doesn't want to keep. And he's got a squad that is lacking confidence. There is no quality written on that United midfield. The defence is all over the place. And we've got an attack that is nowhere to be seen. And I struggle to see where the goals are going to come from. I struggle where the midfield reinforcements will be if Amrabat doesn't happen. It is just a diabolical situation before a big Premier League game that United are scraping now and panicking. If we've messed up Cucurella and we don't get Amrabat and we don't sign anyone tomorrow, then United are a joke, basically. And it will be called out for what it is, I think, when I do my transfer window reaction Saturday evening, because I'm going out all day Saturday with my family. So I won't be available all day until the evening time. I think when I do the transfer reaction, it's not going to be a nice one. And I think United need to get braced for the whirlwind they're going to get from me, because this is not backing the manager. This is not signing his number one targets. This is throwing him under the bus again. Just like you did to Mourinho, Moyes, Van Gaal, Rangnick and Solskjaer. All of them fell for the axe because of the board, because of these owners. And no wonder we are in the mess we're in now. Things could get better, I suppose. Maybe things could get better, but looking at it from the bigger point of view, how can you be positive? You can't. The whole fan base and supporters are so annoyed, so fucked off. And now we're on the verge of losing two players in one. And it's just an absolute shambles the way this club is operating. It's just, I want to be able to talk positive about this club. I want to be able to say, look, we're moving in the right direction. We're going to do things properly. But now it's like, bloody hell, we're a mess. I never thought it would have got this bad again. But we have. It has got to that situation where United are in a mess. And it's sad. It really is. I think if Arsenal dominate the ball, they dominate possession, and they dominate that first half, Arsenal could go easily 2-3 up by half time. Second half, they'll go for the job and kill Man United off. And I can't see United keeping a clean sheet, because you've lost Varane, and he's probably now going to have to go with Lindelof and Martinez as the partnership. And if we haven't got any left back, I don't even know who we're going to play. Because if we don't get Cucurella and we don't get Sergio Reguilon, then United ain't got no left back. And this is my big problem. Every player we've got at injured United should have replaced. Every player we've sold, we haven't replaced. And I don't know why United have used financial fair play when it's a complete myth. All this sell to buy bollocks is a complete myth as well. There's no evidence to prove either of those things. United are not struggling because of financial fair play. It's just to protect the Glazers' incompetence. So at the moment, United are operating like a mid-table Premier League team. I think Luton Town have had a better transfer window than us. I think Nottingham Forest have had a better transfer window than us. So United can't come out and say, oh, we've got most of our business done early. Look how we're operating. You haven't, because we're not operating. We are on the operating table waiting to find a positive. And for me, that's not okay. That is really, really not. It's not okay with me. It really, really is not okay with me. And I'm very, very annoyed. I'm very, very disheartened. I'm annoyed with everything that's going on with Manchester United as a whole. I don't think it's fair. I don't think it's acceptable. And I think Manchester United need a fucking wake-up call. And I want to be positive for the Champions League draw. But, when we talk on this preview about the mess we're in, I really hope United get the group of death. I really hope we get a difficult group and we get absolutely smacked up by everybody. I really hope United get Bayern Munich. I really hope they get AC Milan. I hope the world of European football teams show United's incompetence on the pitch, because that is affecting everything. The whole momentum of building a winning football team is being affected by everything going on behind the scenes. And it shows. It really, really shows. United have got no clue how to do anything right. And it is embarrassing. It really, really is embarrassing. And the fans and supporters have got every right to criticise this club. They've got every right to moan. Because if Arsenal do tear United apart, that will show on Sunday. That is what's being let down. That's a manager who hasn't been backed. And that is a manager who is being left out to dry by these owners and by this board. And if they don't back him, he will be gone by Christmas and the whole cycle will begin all over again. And United should be absolutely ashamed of themselves. I have got no sympathy for Manchester United. The only sympathy I've got is for the fans and these supporters, because we've been through the fucking mill all summer long. We've had these excuses. We haven't got the players. We haven't got the squad depth. We scraped past Wolves, got embarrassed by Tottenham, and then scraped past Nottingham Forest. What's going to happen on Sunday? I could see nothing more than an Arsenal win. I think Arsenal will dominate the game. And the vulnerability, Arsenal will smell blood. They know United are in crisis. They know the manager ain't being backed, and they know the club's on its knees. They know Ten Hag is not going to be happy, and he's somehow got to get a performance out of these players. Can he get a performance out of these players? Time will tell. Can United surprise us all and go there and win? Not with the squad we've got, no. Because we've got no midfield. We've got no attack. We've got no defence. And we've not even got a backup goalkeeper. So United can come out with all these excuses as much as they like, but I'm not falling for it. Rasmus Højlund needs to be fit for Sunday. If we do not have him playing Sunday and he's not even on the bench, we've got no striker. We have got no midfield backup because we've only got McTominay. And Eriksen, Mount, Fernandes and Casemiro all have to start because Mount is injured for 6 weeks as well. So United haven't got really anywhere to hide. United have got no place to hide if this goes pear-shaped Sunday. And don't dare come out and tell me that United are operating better than anyone, because they're not. United are not offering better than anyone. It's just... It's because I care about the club. I care about wanting to win. And I'm looking at this and it's like, wow, we've fallen off a cliff again. We really, really have fallen off a cliff. And it's just a mess. And I feel for everybody. And I think... I really, really think that, I want to win it. I want to win. Of course I do. I want United to come away with the points of the weekend. I want us to win the game. But I think long-term jealousy we are going to see performances that aren't there, and this Champions League campaign is going to be a disaster. And I think as a whole, if it's a bad drubbing on Sunday, I think Ten Hag's going to be under pressure, and then everyone will jump on the Ten Hag out brigade, because that's already going on. The Ten Hag out brigade is already going on, and I can see why fans are saying it, but I don't justify it, because this isn't the manager's fault. And I just... it makes you want to throw up. It really, really wants to make you throw up. It really wants to make you cry. But I'm hoping United can come out and get some players by tomorrow, because the window shuts at 11 o'clock tomorrow evening. So we can only see what happens. But if United get beaten badly, how can United spin any positives? Are United trying to pull the wool over our eyes? Are United trying to get away with this again? Have United thrown everyone under the bus? Yeah, they have. They don't care about the fans. They don't care about the supporters. It's basically, we'll do what we want. You are all hysterical. You are all clueless. We know what we're doing. We're a football club. You don't work for us. Don't criticise us. Don't moan at us. But how can you not moan at the club when this is the mess we're in? This was meant to be a great transfer window. Yeah, based on we've signed no one for fucking 4 weeks. And tomorrow's deadline day. Yeah, that's really backing the manager, isn't it? That's really getting in the players he wants. That is showing commitment to Ten Hag. That is no commitment there being shown. That is basically saying, well, you've got Casemiro, you've got Eriksen, you've got Martinez, you've got Varane, you've got Rashford, you've got Martial, you've got Garnacho and Anthony, you've got Sancho. Why do you want more players, Eric? Well, you've got to improve on last season's team to improve the current team. Or to Man United not understand that, because you're basically letting this team fail again. We'll be lucky if we'll get top 4. I think Arsenal are nailed on to get top 4. So are Manchester City. I think it'll be Man United and Liverpool. I can't see Chelsea getting into it, or Spurs. But you look at the teams who are above United already, and that's frightening. And that gap is going to get bigger by Sunday, because United aren't going to win this game. United are going to get absolutely torn apart. And if it is a drubbing, I will sit there and applaud Arsenal. I will sit there and say, well, I saw this coming. I knew this game was going to be a big drubbing. I knew United were going to get hammered. I knew Arsenal were going to show the quality that they've got. And maybe, Kai Havertz will turn up for Arsenal, because so far he's not really done fuck all in the Arsenal shirt. But this is where he probably puts in one of his best performances of a lifetime against Manchester United, because he did it for Chelsea. Maybe Declan Rice outperformed that whole United midfielder, that midfield trio we've got currently. I think the quality will show, because Arsenal have got the midfield quality. They've probably got a really good. They've got a really strong back 4. They've got a really great attack in front 3. Saka will cause problems, and this is why we need something today or tomorrow. Something needs to happen today to get any positivity, because the fans and supporters are just so... It's like, because I'm still recovering from my viral infection. I'm still not feeling 100%. I've still got a real bad problem with my right ear, so I might end up having to go back to the doctor, because I'm just so not feeling right still. But I'm really at the moment really fed up with everything that's going on. I've got so much going on behind the scenes that I don't really want to share, but oh my God, it's just a shambles. It really is. Like, the way United are making me feel at the moment, it's making me feel even more depressed. My anxiety is all over the place, and I struggle to commend United's actions. I really do. I want those players to perform and prove me wrong, but can I see United doing it? I don't know. I really, really do not know what's going to happen Sunday. United, they might surprise me. They might, show that, they can perform when I don't expect them to. They could win a game that, they could still get the points from. But if we do not get any signs of movement by tonight after the Champions League group stage draw live watch along, then United just I don't see how this squad will be able to show that they care. And the players might put in their overtime, they might put in double shifts to try and outplay Arsenal, but I wish we had owners that cared about the club. I wish we had a proper board with a proper structure, with proper footballing people running the club behind the scenes professionally. Because at the moment, there's no sign of ambition. The whole life and joy of United has been sucked out by this transfer window. And unfortunately, it's just sad. It really is. It really, really is at the moment really difficult to find any love for this club going forward. I hope, United can go to the Emirates and somehow try and perform and get the win they need and get the points that we desperately need to get. But United can't be trusted. I can't trust United anymore. I'm really, really starting to consider, is this worth keep doing this? Is it really worth, standing by a club that is putting its fans and supporters through absolute hell? Is it really, really worth it? Is it worth it? You have to start questioning. And it's a point that, it's just a point that, United, I just want United to be ambitious. I want to see my club win. Every United fan supporter wants the same, but the only love I've got at the moment is from all of you, from the fans, supporters, the community of Manchester United, because it shows that we are the best supported club in the world. We are, the greatest English team of all time ever, but we don't act like it. We're not acting like a big club. We're acting like a National League club. Even they can sign more players than Man United. And that shows the levels of ambition. You look at teams like Stoke City in the Championship. They've got more ambition and sign more players. What are United doing? And if I was Ten Hag and I was being, and I'm being really brutally honest here, would I resign after the weekend and hand him a notice? That is what I would do. I would tell the club to do one. I would absolutely tell the club to do one. And say, do you know what? You can fuck your rebuild. You can fuck your club. But I'm going to come out and slam the owners. I'm going to slam this board. And I'm going to call it out. Because Ten Hag is meant to come here and do a job. How is he meant to do a job when he hasn't got the players he needs? It's just pathetic. It really, really is, quite frankly, fucking pathetic. And it isn't fair. It really isn't fair. And I think, it's just, as a United fan, thank God I'm going out this weekend, because that will actually cheer me up, so I won't have to think about United on Saturday. But as soon as Sunday hits, it's like game face on. United need to go for it. And I hope they do. They might go to the Emirates and win. They might surprise me. They might, do something I don't expect them to do. But what players have we got available? You look at the amount of injuries. You look at the players we're trying to sign we haven't brought in. So let's see what happens. I'm not, I'm just at the moment, I am really frustrated. I'm really, quite frankly, annoyed and really fucked off. But I wake up every day, and I've done for the last 3 to 4 weeks, thinking United are going to get this player and that player, and you get linked and you hear, it doesn't help. And I think sooner or rather later this transfer window shuts, I'll feel a little bit better in myself. But it's just, well, what can I say? What can I really say about United is positive? There isn't really any positive. There is no positivity going on around the club. We seem to be signing no players. And at the moment, we're trying to do a job with the manager's hands tied behind his back. Maybe Ten Hag can perform a miracle. Maybe he can do what he did last season and get United to play everyone off the park. But can they do it realistically? Time will tell what happens with Manchester United this season. But for me, this game is make or break. If we lose against Arsenal, we will struggle to get top four. We'll struggle to get back into the Champions League. And our rivals around us are just moving away even quicker than what we thought last season was. I think, Man City are running away with it already. Arsenal are going to run away. Liverpool and Chelsea and Spurs were all as well. So, it's just, at the moment, I've got my head so focused on this transfer window because I want to see my club sign some players, but it's just like the optimism's just gone. I want to be optimistic, and United do. You never know. They might come away with the points quite easily and win. Arsenal's forms and confidence is going to be dented after the Fulham result, and that might help United, but I think Arsenal are going to be up for it. Of course they are. They know they're at home. They know they've got the advantage. And I think as a whole, I do fully expect Arsenal to get the points here. I'm going to go 2-1 either way to either team. I've got to go for United win though. I think maybe they surprise us all and go to the Emirates and win, but I think at the end of the day, time will tell the quality between Arsenal and United, and that is by miles, of owners that back their manager and a board and owners that don't back their manager. So the difference between Arsenal and United, it is completely night and day. And it's a shame. We should not be in the situation we're in, but we can't help it. And the fans and supporters of Manchester United are the ones suffering. And I think if we do lose badly on Sunday, I'm not blaming this on Ten Hag. I will blame that board. I will blame those owners. And the players will have to take responsibility if they play shit. But last season, we did score first, and that was through Rashford. So maybe that could happen, but we didn't hold on, and we eventually then lost the game. So Arsenal at the moment seem a different team. I've never seen Arsenal play as well as they have. I've not seen that quality in that Arsenal team since the unbeatable season. So, it's going to be a good game between both clubs, and this is where it finishes 0-0. But that ain't a great result. That is just bleh. That's just awful. That's an awful game. But yeah, let's see what happens. Let's see if United can prove me wrong. Let's see if United can step up to the plate, and maybe United somehow get all 3 points and they win the game. You never know. Arsenal might struggle to break United down. Maybe, Arsenal won't be able to step it up against Manchester United. They couldn't beat Fulham at home and they struggled to beat them, and they went 1-0 down within 30-odd seconds. So I think the vulnerability is there in some of Arsenal's players, but they're going to look at themselves and they're going to look at United, and they're going to know the United confidence has been shell-shocked. There ain't no positive news going on. So United, I'm hoping by the end of today we get some players signed, or maybe tomorrow. I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know. But, it's been a bit of a difficult preview. It's not been a preview that, I wanted to do, but I've got to do it because we're playing on Sunday. And, we've got the Champions League group stage draw live watch along later on this evening for you. 4:45, the draw starts. We'll be doing a live watch along for that. And hopefully, United don't get a bloody difficult group, but I'm not holding my breath. I'm not, saying we're going to get an easy group, because every team in that is going to be up for it. So let's hope that group stage draw live watch along later on is a good one and a positive one for Manchester United to join me for that. I'm going to go for 2-1 United. I hope United do surprise me with the outcome and go for the win and they get the result. You know, Højlund probably is going to have to play from the start because we haven't got Martial. So, yeah, United can win this game. I think those players are going to have to try and find it in themselves to give some United fans to sing and song and dance about. But there's not much positivity going on. So, yeah, I hope you enjoyed the preview. Hit the like button, the share button. Please keep subscribing to the channel, United Red Devils 20 on YouTube. Share the video, hit the tweet button, hit the retweet button. Remember to always put the notification bell on all time to receive dedicated content right for us 2023 on United Red Devils 20 on YouTube and more Fortnite, Hogwarts Legacy, Kingdom Hearts 4, FIFA 23, EA Sports FC 24, Fortnite Chapter 4 Season 4 Last Resort, Rocket League. We've got more content, previews, reaction, deadline day live watch-alongs tomorrow, transfer news. Hopefully United gets them by the end of today, and maybe some positivity, but I'm not holding my breath. So enjoy the rest of your Thursday afternoon, Thursday evening, whatever you're all doing. Stay safe, be nice, and be kind to each other. You're all amazing. You're all amazing, legendary people. You're a great community. You're an amazing bunch of people, not just people, but friends, and friends for life. And yeah, let's hope we get some positivity by the end of the day. But as a Man United fan, I'm holding my breath. So stay safe. Enjoy the rest of your afternoon. Thanks for watching.